My name is Captain Eric Himmler. I'm one of the pilots for Fat Albert Airlines.
And my name is Master Sergeant Reed Henderson. I'm flight engineer on Fat Albert.
Master Sergeant, for a flight engineer, could you please describe your job? Exactly what do you do for Fat Albert? What's a flight engineer?
Basically, we're an all-systems expert for every system that's on the airplane. And we take care, as far as maintenance and handling of all the systems, and make sure everything's up to par so that we can do the show and give the people what they want.
How long have you been with the team?
This is my third year, so this is my final year.
Captain Himmler, how long have you been with the team?
I am the new member, the new pilot for Fat Albert, and just joined the team in September, so this is my first year.
Can you tell us exactly how does the process happen for you to join Fat Albert? What do you have to do?
Well, as an applicant, there's a message that comes out that states all the qualifications. You have to meet those qualifications, prerequisites prior to. Then you have to make a couple of air shows. Normally 2 to 3 air shows. You go, you show your face to the Blue Angels, how you get along with people. You go to socials, commits as we call them, in the evenings after the shows are over. They see how you interact with both the team and the public in general. And then there's a process after you've put in your application and done those things. In June, they pick finalists for the team. And then after that, you come down for interviews, which we call Beach Week. They have the Pensacola Beach Air Show. You come down there for interviews. And after the interview process, you leave normally on a Thursday, and they select a team that evening, and they let you know the next day on Friday who was picked for the team.
So I'm sure your nerves were running pretty high that Thursday night.
Oh yes, both before the interview and then on the flight home Thursday evening that's constantly going through your mind, no doubt.
Now, have you always flown C-130s in your career?
I sure have. In flight training, I started out actually flying civilian prior to me getting in the military. I flew Cessna 152s, got my private pilot, and then through flight training, once I joined the military, I flew T-34 Charlies, and then transitioned to props, T-44, and then the KC-130. But in the fleet, KC-130 is all I've flown.
Oh, that's wicked cool. Master Sergeant, you've been with the Blue Angels for 3 years now, so obviously you were there pre-9/11 and post-9/11. I know a few air shows were canceled after 9/11, of course, as the nation was in shock and the Blue Angels were also. You came back to your first air show in Dallas. Could you please describe the feeling in the crowd and how you felt going and flying your first air show after everything that happened?
Pretty euphoric. That first air show was something to see because of the crowd, and the crowd was so engulfed with the Blue Angels, and we could give it back to America. And the people were just generally, you can't describe, or really, no one word or anything can sit there and describe how it was, or for the people, or for us, but we had a blast, and I think the crowd welcomed us, the town welcomed us, and pretty much everybody that saw us sat there and said, hey, thanks for doing a good job, and thanks for everything you guys are doing.
I think it's great that the air shows have come back online, because it's part of America, part of getting back to our roots and letting the terrorists know that we're not going to take it, we're going to do our own thing. And the Blue Angels, you ask anybody in America, and they know who the Blue Angels are. You know what, guys? We really appreciate everything you've done for us. Thanks for letting us interview you and the Fat Albert team.
It was our pleasure. Thank you.